where there's industry that's beginning to sprout up. There are these suburban productive plots of land that are happening. And then there's total farms that are still in existence as well.
A dramatic change occurred when water was brought into the San Fernando Valley about 1913. And for the next half century, agriculture became a major economic activity and a lifestyle for a lot of people.
In 1928, there was orange groves just every place around. Even the little lots that are now businesses were lovely orange groves.
So there's this kind of interesting intermixing of suburbia, of industry, and of agriculture that are all kind of coexisting in the city.
30 years ago, this was truck farming. When I came onto here, it just had been asparagus. And every place you looked was volunteer asparagus. Growing all over for years, we had the asparagus. It's probably been 20 years since the last one was harvested, though.
All of this hype that we hear now about the Pacific Rim and the capital of the 21st century, this is a rhetoric with a 100-year history. In 1900, people were talking about Los Angeles as the capital of a Pacific century.
It fit an ideal of Los Angeles or Southern California as the garden metropolis, where people could work in the city, live in the country.
To explain it's pretty tough because farming is, the young generation don't want to take over the farming anymore because they get school education, good school education. They'd rather work for a company that pays good. Farming, you don't make that kind of money anymore.
There's flowers coming from Chile, Peru, Ecuador, Mexico, Colombia. I'm unable to increase my prices at all because the market is saturated with competition. Not from California, from out of the country.
If we're going to construct a different kind of regional food system, then we have to look at the whole chain of growing, production, distribution, and consumption.
Since 1996, my lease on the property almost tripled, and electricity that I use to rotate the water went up double.
The debate is about how to balance the need for housing, the need for jobs, and also to maintain some of the benefits, some of the reason why people would want to live here.